Going live. I'm live. Welcome everybody. My name is Matt from King's Artificers, and I have finished my cotton candy drawing. I'm going to show you. I am just doing I don't know, black and white, grey, I don't know, pencil drawings until I figure out how to use colors. No, I don't know. My dream long term is to get one of those what do you call it? Digital art drawing pads and programs and whatnot, so that I can mess around with colors and brushes and all that kind of thing. And also, all my artwork will be saved up online so that I can just sell it or give it away or use it or whatever. That's a long-term strategy, long-term goals, huh? I like my little cotton candy. I like so we just finished listening to a tutorial for drawing with kids, and they do like cupcakes and ice creams and stuff with cute little faces and that kind of a thing. So I might do some more of that, but I really want to find someone somewhere to teach me a bit more about how to draw cartoons. I wonder if there's a screen share kind of a button on here. Maybe there's not. That's okay. All right. So feel free to tell me something to attempt to draw, and I'll give it a crack. Let me see if I can find a picture of maybe something that I might want to try to draw. Because there's lots of good artists out there. I think one of the biggest, like the craziest things is drawing just from imagination, right? Like somebody tells you could draw a child riding a bike. Like, to be able to get like an idea from your head onto paper and have it look amazing is quite a talent. And hopefully I'll get there at one point. But for now, I'm going to be just trying to practice different styles, practice. Yeah, so like cartoon drawing, we've already done. So this is my kind of cartoony drawing. We drew my coffee cup earlier. Let's see if I can find something on here to draw. Oh my goodness, I'm on Pinterest and I just saw like this amazing, pineapple thing. I don't know whether you can see this, but oh my god, here, I'll put it up there for you. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look yum? Ice cream, sorbet. Makes you want to go for sorbet. Anyway, that's a pretty cool thing. Let's draw that. Why not? So this is from who is this? I don't know whose this is. The Pineapple Hut, I guess. I don't know how to mention people in these things so I don't get sued or copyright striked or whatever. Let's try and, oh my goodness, have I set myself some ridiculous challenge like drawing an ice cream like that? So much, like the swirls alone. Look at them, like look at how much shading and stuff goes into the swirls, right? Like you got to shade each kind of layer. But whatever, we'll give it a go. Give it a go, huh? How else are you supposed to learn other than doing hard things? Do hard things. And the pineapple thing, ugh, that's going to be hard too. All right, let's just do a basic outline first. Should we include this person's hand? I suppose we should. So let's do like a bit of a thingy, thingy. Thingy. I mean, to be fair, the pineapple hut, wherever you are, that looks delicious. I'm not gonna lie. It looks amazing. Alright, so it's kind of like one of these. Let's get the general shapes first. This one doesn't go too far above the thumb here, so let's just cut that a bit shorter. There's a thing, and there's a spoon going out here. Somebody has come to our front door. I wonder who it is. Didn't even really get to see the spoon very much. Maybe just a little. Oh, it's Hazel. Un momento. I will be back to draw some crazy ice cream. Hey, Hazel. How's it going?
How are you there?
Good. How are you?
Wife and baby okay?
They are okay. They're not here, but.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. You're going to be a favorite great grandma.
Yes. That cost me $4. So if you need
More chocolate?
to give them, if you need to take something somewhere else,
Yeah, sure.
whatever. Anyway,
Where'd you get it from?
the New Life food barn up there at
Okay.
around just up the road.
Sure.
You got to have a healthcare card or something to go there.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for bringing it over.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You never know what they're going to have as a bargain.
Okay.
But anyway, there you go.
All right. Catch up. Look what great grandma brought over. It's like Kinder eggs. I don't know. They've got like, it says with a surprise inside. I wonder if it's like the picture, right? Like there's like a kind of creamy center with like I don't know, a chocolate ball inside. Anyway, 24 eggs for $4. Bargain. Should I save some for the children? Should I eat them all myself? Who knows? Let's put it ready. All right. Who is this mysterious viewer, I wonder? Anyway, all right, so there's a big pile of ice cream, and it kind of goes in to the top, and like a little pop on top. There's like a layer. How many layers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So where do I want to start here? Let's start with the top. Or actually, I should probably decide on some better where the bowl is and all that kind of jazz. Otherwise, I'll wind up getting stuck. It's a very long thumb. Let's just make that thumb a little less long. I've never been able to draw hands well, so this will be a good kind of test. And we've got like a bowl thing, and it kind of comes down a bit more than is on my current drawing. It comes down a bit more. Ugh, but see, Not so bad with getting the, what do you call them? Perspectives, measurements, I don't know. The things, right? Not so bad at getting the things right. Welcome, mysterious viewer. Who are you? Are you able to say things? That's a good question. So this is actually kind of, it's an actual pineapple, which is, makes it even more inviting, doesn't it? It's oddly like a long kind of a shape, feels like. How do I get it to be so long? Kind of feels long. It feels like, I wonder if it was sliced correctly. I don't know. I'm trying to get the right length on each side. That's tricky, but I think this is correct. It's just one of them optical illusion-y type deals. All right, so we'll do the ice creamery bit here and see what kind of margins we're working with. Oh, that was a bit close to that bit. Let's try. There we go, up. And out there. It actually goes out a bit more. Let's go a bit out-ish. Oi, oi, oi. Trying to get the shapes right. I always wind up getting the curves out of position. It's like I'll do this and I'll go all the way up to the top and then I'll be like, oh, that actually isn't in the right position. So maybe I should do like some rough kind of layering. I feel it's easy to tell the layers. Like if you look, it's I don't know whether you can see that very well, but it's easy to, you can see the layers quite definitively at the top, but when they get sort of down towards the bottom, they get a bit mushed. So if I start at the top, I can do this, the top kind of layery bits kind of more easier than perhaps the sides. Let's give it a rough go. We'll start up here at the top a bit more now, and we'll do one of them. It's interesting, like I'm putting lines here, but really I'm putting lines in the wrong spot for the shades, if you know what I mean. And there's actually kind of a gap, like a line here where the shading will be kind of different. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then you've got your first wrap around. Here we go. So it's pretty decent kind of line. Oh, so many lines. Why did I start this challenge? Because I'm supposed to learn. That's why. Don't be a coward. See, some of the lines are really clear and easy, and others not so much. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. You can't even see that, can you? I need to zoom out. All right. Reveal your identity, mysterious viewer. Say something. Yeah, I'll type it in the spot where I want you to say something. Say something. Say something. I don't know how the lyrics of that song go. Okay, so I've got kind of a softer line here. The swirls are kind of hypnotic, isn't it? Like, it's such beautiful lines. There's no way you can kind of avoid being taken in by these lines. They're gorgeous. And so they're nice and I don't know, can you see my progress? Kinda like a bit of a top, but then alright, how's the next one go? Ugh, the next one. See, you can't just draw a line randomly. Like I just drew like a line across the top at the bottom of it, but actually that's not how it goes. Alright, let's try. There's like a nice little dark spot in here. I wonder why this pineapple hut thing came up on the Pinterest thing. I do not know. So it kind of curves and does one of these. So this one actually overlaps the ice cream there, which is interesting. Just in this spot here, like this curve comes down and kind of makes its curve felt, as it were. Let's try that from a better angle here. There is something beautiful about the curves of like a sorbet correctly done. All right, keep going, Matthew, keep going. I got like that soft. kind of a follow there. It goes down and just rub that bit, yeah. And then we see all these lines that I did on the side here, like they just don't meet up, because I always get the dimensions wrong of each shape. So how much more does this stick out than the last one? A little bit more, actually. And that terminates in a nice another one that goes over the top here. Alright, so I did those ones. There's actually a larger thing going on here. Alright, so you got that line. But this one kind of cuts in onto itself here. It's like another soft line there. Ooh, this is tricky. Needs more coffee. So sadly, I don't have any young, beautiful children to improve my stream like Guinevere yesterday. Just me here. Gee, I'm not looking forward to doing these pineapple bits down the bottom on this bowl here. But, you know, give it a crack. You just draw what's there. That's one of I remember my art teacher told me when I was young was you just draw what's there. Don't worry about what it looks like in the end. Just draw what's there. I'm so confused where these lines are. They keep overlapping in my brain. Put this a bit closer so I can see side by side. Well, I kind of need to kind of downgrade it a bit more so you can see that. Alright, so we got this kind of soft E1 kind of terminates because there's a thing here. So this one is actually there's a few lines that kind of go down. It's kind of a shaded area here. there's another line that comes up out of there. Where does this line end up? That one ends up sort of following the underside of this. But it's nowhere near that dark. I'm just trying to get the line right. Alright, so I got that line there. What now happens is it kind of overlaps here. And there's like a sneaky line, if you will. It kind of develops. Let's hope I don't know whether I got that line right. Let's give it a go anyway. We'll join it up. So this one has like another small line that goes down here. And it kind of disappears almost as it kind of folds over the top of this other one. That is not a straight line. Try that again. I imagine that looks better in the photo, but we'll get there. All right, so it's up to this one. Got that curve there. We need it's kind of an almost invisible line here. And another. This is like this is a double up. All right, so we got this line here. Do another kind of a tuck underneath this bit. Tuck under that bit. And then there's this one is kind of its own line here. And it goes up here like this, which then gets kind of molded again out here. This one actually is a bit wider. My pencil needs sharpening. It's quite remarkable. I wouldn't have thought drawing would take this long, but we're not even a quarter of the way done. Wow, we kind of are, but look, it's a lengthy process drawing. At least for me, it is. I mean, I assume other people can do it a lot quicker, but I mean, we're trying to copy like exact shades of things, which, needless to say, is tricky. Let's try that again with a. All right, and then we've got a nice short little one that kind of tapers and down and gets into a slightly bigger one. That one? Did I get that right? Whew. Trying to trace these exact lines is a tricky business. Okay, so this one is that. About like that, I think. And then you get some like kind of tricky shading thing there. You can do that shading bit later. This is actually like a kind of a squidgy. So we've got that main one, and then we got one more line that goes kind of. I want to do cartoons, man, not pineapples. That's what I went on here for. And I got distracted. got your little star thing now. Did I just tear my paper with my sharp pencil? Goodness. Okay, so that's kind of the edge of it, and then we'll push that down. Push that down. Gee, drawing pineapples. I can understand why people have done it. Like, it's a cool thing to draw, but it's flipping difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Look at these stupid spiky bits that keep popping out. And you even draw that. Ah, my God. I feel like I gotta promote these streams because only one person watches. Not exactly. Like, how do you get from one to thousands? Like, it's a lot. You like run giveaways or games or I don't know. But I can't imagine that hanging out with me is necessarily the most thrilling. While I'm just sitting here drawing. Man, this guy or gal's thumb is wrinkly as. Well, they're gripping something anyway. You can see why people don't have drying hands. So many different directions of bones and muscles and the like. Oh, I mean, can't even see their fingers or anything. I can't imagine that this pineapple is pleasant to hold. I see. There's kind of a pattern. This one's just a little bit too close. And then you go around again. I kind of get the shape now. They're meant to be like that. They're meant to go in a diagonal kind of up the fruit. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but like you can see that they go in a, kind of a diagonal. What's my finger? Up the fruit. So I like that there's that pattern that you can kind of at least plan towards, because otherwise it just looks like a bunch of. All right, let's try and do some shading on the old ice creamery. So the biggest kinds of shades is here, and then like this insert area here where it's like, oh damn, delicious. All right, so let's shade that in a bit. And then you get like another one kind of up here. Kind of like a weird point. This is, and you kind of get a kind of a it's not exactly the same as the last one, but we'll take what you can get, I suppose. And then there's like a little bit of shading here. Then in the background is like a delicious. Actually, I kind of extended that line a bit wrong there. Let's go back, fix that up. It's a bit better. Actually, yeah, that doesn't quite come all the way over there. It's kind of more of a surprisingly over there. All right, let's reshade. Oh. Shade that, and then shade here. Practice them shades, yo. Practice them shades. Since I think the shades is where it's at for this. Like, if you can get the shading right on this, you will absolutely kill it in terms of people understanding where the curves are. If you get the curves right, that is. This is kind of like a small curve right here. And then, man, like all of that be shaded. Unfortunately, I kind of feel like I drew the wrong line there or something, but particularly like here, there's a bunch of shading. You shade like crazy this section here. What has my wife read? Said. All right. Get back to that later. My one faithful viewer. I appreciate the views. Oh, wait. My reference material is on here. Okay, so okay, so these bits are particularly darkly sort of shaded. Pretty bad when you can't figure out which lines are supposed to be the ones that are shaded. I suppose they're all supposed to be shaded. See, I want to kind of get to the end of it so that you can see a finished result, but it's quite a lot of work. So getting to the end of it might take a while. The HB, is it HB? No, the 2B pencil is quite good at imparting shading pretty quickly and easily. Let's keep going, Matthew. You can get this. You can do this. Can't help but feel like I'm stuffing up these lines or the shadows of them or what have you. That's good. Oops. Okay. Yeah, sure. And then kind of I have not said anything in nowhere. Well, I mean, as far as pictures of ice creams go, it's not too bad. What do you think, guys? Guy, girl, whomever, it's all true. It's pretty good. I'm not displeased with that. So it's like a kind of a darkened kind of, the brown sort of spots in that you get in there. Oopsie, directional things. Changes direction to be more like that. And then these bits are quite green. Just going to do it kind of a bit more sideways because I'm great of an artist, but because the pencil's sharpened, I didn't want to give it the old sharpened kind of a. Right, well, not perfect, but you know, how's that for a comparison? There we go. I don't know whether you can see it. Puppy. It's not too bad. Oh, I forgot the spoon. Oh no, bro. I even started drawing it in. All right, well, we gotta fix that. Kind of a bit more of an angular kind of a deal, but yeah, I guess too much. There we go. What do you reckon, guys? It's been an all. I think it doesn't look too bad. Could have been way worse. I assume, you know, this is just all the blood running out from all those spikes. Yeah. Jokes. Haha. I mean, you can keep working on these kinds of things and like do all of the little indenty bits, but anyway. All right. So this is also, what is it, 30th? I think it's the 30th. 30th. Let's do it. Might as well put a little signature down the bottom there. All right, drawing practice done for the day. What I'm gonna do now, probably I've got some Dungeons and Dragons to prep. Got some story writing to do, board game work to do. Not sure which ones of those I'll tackle first. I'm happy with this. Oh, look, I did some shading that mimicked mostly real life. Nowhere near perfect, for sure. Much to improve on, but, you know, semblance of reality. You could sit here and shade for hours, couldn't you? Just look at that. Come on, there's a little bit more here. A little bit more over here. Okay. Well, I'm going to probably start a new stream after the work I've done today, and maybe do some Dungeons and Dragons prep, that kind of a thing. But I don't know whether I do want to do that because all my friends who are going to be players will be able to see what I'm working on and give too much away. Maybe I'll have to do board game prep. Okay, board game it is. All right, I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to start another one. Goodbye.